we didn't really know a whole lot about this team. It's the first time we've ever played them, and they showed up with a couple players that were on the roster, weren't on the roster, different things like that. But it seemed like early on in the game, we did a pretty good job of pushing the floor, pushing the tempo. And Coach, I know, stressed before the game the importance of good decisions offensively, and something that you guys have been working on. So how do you guys feel like you did offensively from a decision-making standpoint? Not all at once.
I think we had more turnovers than we wanted. So especially in the third quarter, I think we struggled some. But yeah, not as good as we wanted.
Yeah, we started, they're 1-3-1. It took us a minute to figure it out. But once we did, I think kind of got on a roll there, get to the corner and get that shot out, or dish it down to the post and they look opposite. So it just took us a minute, probably slower than Coach wanted us to catch on. But once we got it, I think we got on a roll.
They also seem to play a pretty physical style of play, especially defensively. But one thing Coach said at the halftime interview was that you guys were able to kind of take that aggressiveness and kind of that in-your-face type defense and use it to their advantage. And they got, I don't know what the stats are, a lot of fouls in the first half. Yeah. So offensively, just talk to me about maybe the mindset that you have to have when you get hit really hard, or when they're up in your face all the time, of reminding yourself, I've got to be calm, I've got to be able to still take advantage of this.
Well, Coach tells us all the time mental toughness, and that we need to stay strong in the game no matter what happens. And when that kind of stuff happens, it's got to just push you on. If they push you or you don't get the call, you just got to go to the next play. Just keep moving forward, and just keep looking up.
Yeah. If you want to jump in at all, man, feel free.
No, you're good right now.
Third quarter. Let's talk about that nasty third quarter for a little bit. What do you think went wrong? I mean, I think they outscored us like 26-9. What was the what do you think the problem was?
Well,
if you had to boil it down to one or two
some of the
things.
obvious things were definitely the offense, and we kept turning the ball over. But I think another big thing was our defense, letting them get through the lane and making some easy layups and stuff like that. That was a big thing for me.
Yeah.
You guys laugh. How about you guys? What do you think? Third quarter. What went wrong?
I think they went on a run, and they had a surge. I'm sure they talked during the third quarter, and their coach pumped them up, and they had a run. And obviously they switched defenses, and like Hannah said, it took us a little longer to get used to it than we wanted, but then something synced, and we got fired up. Yeah, it was fun.
We went on our own little mini run in the fourth quarter and took the lead back, and then continued to build the lead. As Coach calls timeout there after you guys played a pretty bad third quarter, what's he saying? Plug your ears, Coach. What's he saying in the huddle? How's he encouraging you, and what was he saying you guys needed to do to get back on top?
I know he said win 50-50 balls. One of the things in the third quarter is we were aggressive, but we were losing a lot of the 50-50 balls that we needed to win against such an aggressive team. So that's what I remember him saying. It's all a blur. But
We needed to attack on their defense. Yeah. We were letting them dictate what we were doing, and it was scaring us. We'd kind of pick it up, and they'd come and trap. But he wanted us to go after them.
Absolutely. You good? Going forward, maybe if we could do this one in turns. We'll start with you, Hannah. We'll move down the line. But, between now and the next game, what do we take from this as 2 straight wins off of 2 straight teams that were really aggressive, kind of in your face, and we really had to kind of claw our way for the victory? What are we going to take from these 2 games to keep the momentum going?
I think we can really take that we all have it in us. We all can play up to the next level, and we can play against teams that do pressure us a lot, and we can be strong and not get all frazzled or whatever. And so we can really roll this over to other harder teams that we play, and just remember that we can play physical, and we can give it back. So.
Yeah, and I think that this intensity that we get when the teams are physical and they're all in our face and stuff, we have to be able to take that into teams where they're not like that, and in our mindset it has to be the same. But I also think tonight we were a team, and I thought that we had each other's back. I mean, I know that I felt them circle around me every time I hit the ground, and the bench was awesome, and so just the team unity that we had tonight was a lot of fun. We got to take that on.
Yeah, a similar lines, I'd say trust your team. That it was just such an awesome feeling tonight, knowing that I could know if it goes to this person, they're gonna do this, or this person can drive, this person can shoot. I think that really messed up their defense tonight, and I think going forward, we can really use that to our advantage against other teams.